Hello, wonderful Java learners. Welcome to this exciting tutorial where we will explore the amazing world of MongoDB with Spring Data. Are you ready to supercharge your Java applications with a powerful NoSQL database? Great! In this 5-minute video, we will demystify MongoDB, a flexible, document-oriented database, and see how Spring Data makes interacting with it incredibly easy. We will cover how to set up your project, define your data models, and perform basic database operations like saving and retrieving data. By the end of this tutorial, you will have a solid foundation to start building your own Java applications with MongoDB. So, let us begin our journey. Alright, let us dive straight into setting up our Spring Boot project for MongoDB. The first step is to add the necessary dependency to your project's pom.xml file. We need Spring Boot Starter Data MongoDB. This dependency brings in all the required libraries to connect and interact with MongoDB. Once the dependency is added, the next crucial step is to configure your MongoDB connection details. We do this in the application.properties file. Here, you will specify the Uniform Resource Identifier or URI for your MongoDB instance. Typically, spring.data.mongodb.uri is equal to MongoDB localhost 2717 your database name. This tells your Spring Boot application where to find your MongoDB server and which database to use. Simple, is it not? Now that our project is set up, let us define our data model and repository. In MongoDB, data is stored in documents which are similar to JSON objects. To represent these documents in Java, we create a plain old Java object or POJO class. We annotate this class with @document to tell Spring Data that it corresponds to a MongoDB collection. For example, a student class could have fields like ID, name, and age. The ID field is often annotated with @ID. Next, to interact with our MongoDB collection, we create an interface that extends Mongo repository. This powerful interface provides ready-made methods for common database operations like saving, finding, and deleting, without us writing any implementation code. It is truly magical. Fantastic! With our model and repository in place, let us see how to perform basic create, read, update, and delete or CRUD operations. We will use a command line runner for a simple demonstration. First, to save a new student document, we simply call student_repository.save with our student object. To retrieve all students, we use student_repository.findAll. If we want to find a student by their unique identifier, we use student_repository.findByte. Remember, this returns an optional, so always handle its presence. To update a student, we retrieve it, modify its properties, and then call save again. Finally, to delete a student, we use student_repository.deleteByte. See how intuitive and straightforward Spring Data MongoDB makes database interactions? As beginners, it is natural to encounter some common pitfalls. Let us discuss a few to help you avoid them. One common mistake is forgetting to include the MongoDB dependency in your pom.xml or having an incorrect Uniform Resource Identifier or URI in application.properties, which leads to connection errors. Always double-check these configurations. Another mistake is not properly handling the optional return type from findByte methods. Always check if a value is present before using it. For best practices, always define clear and descriptive field names in your document classes. Also, consider adding custom query methods to your repository interface for more specific data retrieval needs. Spring Data is smart, but it needs clear instructions. Practice these tips for smoother development. And there you have it, brilliant developers. In just 5 minutes, we have covered the essentials of integrating MongoDB with Spring Data in your Java applications. We started by understanding what MongoDB and Spring Data are. Then, we learned how to set up our Spring Boot project with the correct dependencies and configuration. We created our first document model with @document and leveraged the powerful Mongo repository for effortless database interactions. Finally, we performed practical CRUD operations and discussed common mistakes to avoid. Remember, practice is key. Try creating your own simple application. If you found this tutorial helpful, please give it a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel for more amazing Java tutorials. Keep coding and see you next time.